So just like your family and friends can try to stop you from starting a business because they don't know, a lot of times you have these fears and these questions when it comes to starting a business because you don't know. Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my hustle babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneurial journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for all of these amazing videos I am about to drop. Y'all, starting a business is super nerve-wracking. It is incredibly scary, right? Like, what if you fail? What if no one supports you? And what if your business just never takes off, right? Those are all the thoughts that go through our mind when we are about to start a business. And if you are in that place right now, you're in that spot where you are contemplating whether or not you want to start this business because you're super scared, I wanted to make this video for you today to share my 5 steps to overcoming the fear of starting a business. So make sure that you sit tight and grab a notepad and be ready to take in all of these tips and apply them to your current situation. Give this video a like and make sure to share this video if you feel like it will help someone that you know, or if you just want to share the love, go ahead and share this on any of your social media platforms. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into these 5 steps. Set attainable goals. All right, so I talk to a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs, and sometimes, if I had to be honest, their goals are a little bit too big for the time period they're trying to achieve it in, right? So I'm not saying to not have big goals and big dreams, but I'm saying if you're just starting out, you can't expect to go from 0 to $1 million within a month, right? Especially if you're not putting in the work and effort that it will take for you to make that million, right? A lot of companies who come out the gate and make $1 million within their first 30 days have a board of investors, they have a full team, and they're usually rich and very well off people who are pouring into something that they want to start. If that's not you, let's be a little bit more realistic. Let's look at how much we're actually investing into our marketing. Let's look at how much time we're actually investing, and let's set attainable goals for our launch, for our first month, our first quarter, our first year. You don't want to be too stuck on getting to a certain number because you see all of these businesses hitting 6 figures and hitting 7 figures, and you hop into business thinking that you're going to make that right off the bat, right? That will drive you crazy, and nobody is perfect, neither are you. So it will be very, very hard for you to actually get over the fear of starting if you keep worrying about getting to a certain point where you feel like everyone else is, or getting to a certain point where you feel like is the perfect point for you, right? Because you have these ridiculous goals. So make sure that you're setting actual attainable goals, and make sure that you're planning out the steps to reach those attainable goals. You have to stop comparing yourself to others. So I mentioned this a little bit in the last step, but this is crucial, right? If you're going into business because you saw that somebody else is doing the same business and being really good at it, that is not why you should be starting a business, right? You should have a particular problem that you are solving with your product or your service. And yes, it's okay if you do something called a competitor analysis before you step into your industry, but if you are making the decision to actually sell or provide something off of the basis that you saw somebody else doing it, that is wrong, and that will also drive you crazy and push you to not want to start, because every day or every week or whatever, you're going to be looking at that other person and trying to keep up with them, and you're going to continue to shut yourself down because they're continuing to grow and you haven't started yet, right? So it's like comparing, I don't know, apples apples to grapes or something, or I don't know what the saying is, an apple to a watermelon. I don't really know what the saying is, but it's basically comparing two things that shouldn't be compared, right? You want to focus on yourself, focus on your goals, focus on your business that you are trying to launch, and give your all toward that so that you can actually start it. Number 3, and probably one of the most important things, well, all of these steps are important, but one of the most important things on this list is you have to know that everyone is not going to support you. So let's take a moment of silence really quick. That was us letting the hurt go, okay? Everybody is not going to support you in business, whether or not you feel like they are obligated to or whatever. Honestly, no one has to do anything they don't want to, and you're gonna find out that if you become a business owner and on your journey to become a business owner, you're gonna find out that people who you thought would support you aren't gonna support you, and that's one of 3 reasons, right? Usually it's because they haven't done that particular thing themselves, right? So if you are a first generation business owner, you are trying to be the first millionaire in your family, or just a wealthy person within your family, period. That means that nobody else within your family has taken the amount of risk that you're about to take. No one has done what it took to actually start a business and run a successful business. So if they don't know about something, they're not gonna be able to support you wholeheartedly, because sometimes people's ways of protecting you is telling you, hey, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know if that's gonna work out, so let's just get you, stick with your day job, and let's just, do something that you get a guaranteed paycheck from, right? Some people will do that. Then you have the fact that overall they're just scared in general. It may not be that they don't know, but they're just scared. They may know of what it takes to actually run a business. They may know the money and the time that goes into it, and they may be scared for you. They may think that you don't have the time it takes to dedicate. They may think that you may go bankrupt. They may think, whatever they may think, they're going to then try to stop you from doing that particular thing and starting that business because they're scared, right? And the third one, which I really hope it doesn't get to, is the third reason your family and friends probably don't support you is because sometimes they're jealous. So you may have a friend or a cousin or something who wanted to start a similar business like you, and maybe her business flopped or it didn't get off the ground, and now that you're actually taking proactive steps to start that business, they may feel some type of way, right? Or they may have a business currently, and they may be used to being the one who has all of the light within the family or within your group of friends, and now that you're starting a business, it's kind of like, what? Now I have to share my limelight? So you will have some people that are jealous of you, and they won't support you and your business because of that. But what I find is usually it's one of the first 2. It's usually because they don't know where you're headed and what's gonna happen, or they're scared about the things that may happen once you actually get on the path of becoming a business owner. A lot of times we have fears because we don't know. So just like your family and friends can try to stop you from starting a business because they don't know, a lot of times you have these fears and these questions when it comes to starting a business because you don't know. And the way to negate that is by investing in knowledge so that you can know, right? And the way that you do that is you want to read books. You want to get any self-help book that you feel like speaks to your situation. There's a lot of successful entrepreneurs who have created books, and they're out there for you to grab on Amazon. You can go to your local Barnes and Noble. Some of them even end up on the library shelves, and really just take the time to actually read those books and put in the work to do those steps, right? So me, I'm not a big reader, but someone very close to me actually got me a book when I was planning on starting my shoe boutique. And that book literally mapped it out, like for not only that business, but also for this business. And so it helped me create a good plan. There are a lot of business books like that. There are a lot of self-help books that will help you with time management, with even marketing or whatever. There's books like that that will walk you through certain steps, right? But like I said, I'm not a reader, so I can probably count on one hand how many books I've read in the past, maybe 4 years. But I'm trying to change that. But if you are not a reader like me, then you can invest in yourself through a course. You can invest in a coach to teach you these skills that you lack, or to answer those questions that you have that you can't find an answer anywhere else, right? So what happens when you get a coach is you work with them. Sometimes it's on a specific thing, sometimes it's on your business overall and your goals, and you work with them one-on-one so that you can get the clarity you need to move forward and go on the path of success, right? Another thing that you can invest in is a mentor. Sometimes mentors will mentor you for free. Sometimes they will actually charge. The difference between a coach and a mentor is just gonna use his or her life lessons to try to guide you through your life and your experience. So they're there to help you not make the same mistakes they made when they were starting a business or when they were going through life. A coach is going to coach you on a specific topic that you need to actually grow your business. That is the difference of the two. Now, if you are looking for a coach or you are interested in a coach, I do have coaching sessions. You can book a strategy session by clicking the link in the description box and book a strategy session. I have my strategy sessions set up into specific categories like email marketing, actually launching your business, launch marketing, branding, social media marketing, even ads. I have a bunch of different topics, and then I also have a general strategy session if you have just a bunch of questions that you just want to come and hash out with me, right? I also offer mentorship in my monthly mentorship and coaching club called the E-Hustle Club, but I'm gonna share some details about that a little bit later in this video. But definitely invest in knowledge, because once you know, it takes away the fear of a lot of things and you're more confident to move forward. Finally, step 5 is to just start, right? If you are one of those people who will continuously prepare and prep and study and research and you never do anything, like you tell people that you're gonna start this business in 2017 and now years go by, it's 2020 and the business is still prepping, right? That is ridiculous. 9 times out of 10, the small business that you want to start can be started in the very same year that you're in. So that means you need to get whatever knowledge you need to get. You need to get whatever savings and funding that you need to get, and you need to get out there and actually just start. Get that license, put up that Instagram, go to that event, buy those products, put up your page, give out those free consultations, do whatever you need to do to actually start, because learning happens once you start. The best learning happens when you're actually doing something, right? So it's okay if you start your business and it's not the ultimate perfection that you wanted it to be, but as you go along, you're gonna learn things. Like I was learning things all the way up until, well, I'm still learning things today, but I learned some of my biggest lessons probably in like month 7 or 8, right? And so you're not gonna be able to get those lessons because you're holding yourself back from starting. So just start, all right? So those are my 5 steps to getting over the fear of starting a business. I hope that one or all of those steps spoke to you and will help you kind of get over that fear of starting a business and just start. I did mention that I do have a coaching and mentorship club called the E-Hustle Club. It is only $29 a month. And every single month we have new classes on different marketing and branding topics. We have an open-ended Q&A session to talk about whatever's going on in the world, to answer your questions about business, branding, and marketing. And we also have guest speakers that come and talk on topics like legal, accounting, ads, even anything that has to do with you as a business owner. We have guest speakers on that. And they get a ton of free resources like ebooks and workbooks and bonus classes. It is amazing and you should definitely join, right? And so if you join after watching this video, you would just click the link in the description box and you will be able to join, and your first month will actually only be $15. So join right now for $15 and just be a part of the E-Hustle Club and really grow and expand your mind and your brand at the same time. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and it helped you out. Don't forget to share the video if you want to share the love, or send it to somebody who really needs to see this. If you have a certain topic that you want me to do a video on, definitely leave it down below in the comment section, and let's do a question today. So if you are watching this video and you haven't started your business, why haven't you started your business yet? Put that in the comment section below. Why haven't you started your business yet? I want to know. I want to talk to you. I want to reply. I want to see how I can help you. All right, if you're not following me already, if you can follow me everywhere at The Brand Hustler, especially on Instagram. That is my #1 platform. Follow me at The Brand Hustler, and you could also follow my personal Instagram, which is at I am Chanel Q. So other than that, I'm about to be out of here, hustle babes. Bye.